Guys, I wanted to show you quickly how you're going to answer quiz questions. So normally when you have a paper in front of you, you're able to show your work, right? Like we distribute, we combine, we cancel things off, we know where we stack it, we cross things off when we know that they cancel, and we box our answers at the end. Let's say you had this exact same question on your quiz. Here's how you would solve that out. First thing you would do is still type everything out the exact same way you would for your distribute step. You don't have to tell me that you're distributing. You would just start typing. So I would say 6 times 6 is 36x. 6 times a positive 2 is a plus 12. I'm going to bring down my minus 6x, and I know that it equals 252. That's my full first line. So I'm going to press enter. It won't submit. Enter just goes to the next line. The next thing I'm going to do is going to combine my like terms. You don't need to specifically do those underlines unless it helps you, but I am fine if you just combine them. So 36x's minus 6x's leaves me 30x's. I'm going to bring down my plus 12 and my equals 252. Now, I would really love if you could use the space bar and line up your equal signs. That's how we would normally write it on paper. We'd line up our equal signs, okay? All right, so the next row we need to cancel off the 12s. Here's what that should look like, and I'm actually going to highlight this and make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. There we go. Okay, if we want to cancel off the 12s, we know we're going to do minus 12 on both sides. So I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to do space over until I'm underneath the 12, just hitting the space bar. I'm going to say minus 12, I'm going to do the space bar again, and I'm going to put a minus 12 underneath my other side of my equal sign. If you highlight all of this, that whole line, and click the U underline, it will draw that line just like we normally do when we're adding or subtracting, okay? I'm going to push enter. I'm going to turn my underline off, and now I'm ready to cancel off those 12. So what should I have left? I'm going to push space. I should have 30x equals, and then I would have 240 left. Again, my equal signs are pretty lined up. If I want to make them perfect, I can push it a couple more times. And my next step is to eliminate the 30s. We know that that means I'm going to divide. So normally we would do a fraction bar on both sides. Do not highlight the whole thing, right? We would only draw a line under the 30x. So I'm going to highlight it, push underline, and then I would draw a division line under 240. So I highlight it and I push underline, okay? Now that I know that I have that, I'm going to push enter. I'm going to go over space, 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 but I don't want that underline, okay? So if I forget to take it off, go back to the beginning, turn the underline off. You'll notice that little blue arrow appears right here. When it's on, if I click it again, the blue arrow goes away. Now I'm not underlined. I'm going to move over and I'm going to divide by 30, space, 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 divide by 30 on both sides. Once I do that, I know my 30s cancel. I can press enter again. And now finally, I'm going to go all the way over. The 30s cancel. And my answer is x equals 8. Okay? This is what your quiz should look like. It should look exactly like if you were solving it on paper. Every step is shown. Just for the record, this is going to be a 10-point question. Okay? So you're going to get 2 points for this line. If you don't show that line, then you're going to lose 2 points. Okay? You're going to get 2 points for this line. So if you don't show the combining, you just go straight to the minus 12, you're going to miss 2 points, okay? You're going to get 1 point for this part. Whenever you show something as canceling, you're going to get 2 points off that. Next line, you're going to get 2 points for this part. Again, showing your work, you're going to get 1 point for anything that cancels. That's 8 points now. And for final step, for 2 points for your answer. Okay? So if all you give me is this line, and this line, you're only going to get 6 points. Okay? If all you give me is an answer, all you're going to get is 2 points. Okay? If you have any questions about showing your work, I highly encourage you email me or get on a WebEx with me and let's make sure you're concrete before you take it. Okay?